Hello everyone, welcome back to the Planter Games. We are playing Horizon Forbidden West. We have completed our third mission, I believe, on the brink. Now, there are a couple of errands and missions, side missions over here, which I would be completing over here. So without waiting much, let's jump in.
Now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can
Okay.
get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Light, or poke around the Daunt some more first, and maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Hmm. What the hell is this? Where? Yeah.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh?
Let's
Here,
do it.
sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talent. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Okay, let's ask a couple of questions about these.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Tolland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvin.
Around here, everything's about Ulvin.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvin?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvin has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Okay, the
Well,
refugees.
from up that way, I'll talk to the refugees.
Okay, we
Try to
collected
convince them to
another
move.
side
Much
mission, so
appreciated.
now in this
They
we'll
have it
try to
rough.
cover up a couple of
Going
side
tall
missions
and
and then
making it
move on to the
rougher.
main story. Or maybe we'll see what our strategy is gonna be, but at least tell you about what side quests we can figure
I
out.
could have a word with him first.
Okay, now there is one more new quest that we can collect. The 35 42. There is another one. Talk to
I'm
Dilla.
sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Stop talking.
Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive. Done in one. Machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower.
That sounds
Are you two
interesting.
from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said,
Sounds like you had other ideas.
let's just isn't how I want to make my mark in this. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Okay, a friend here.
So she's your partner
my apprentice, and my sister.
My
It was
sister.
an incident.
involving
Ba-boom.
Precious home.
Baolier.
Huh.
Okay, and
Tell
let's
me
check about the
more
weapon.
this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a effective, yes, but
Coming out here, Mimir and I am on the brink of.
Whereas I will
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw.
Well, Boomer here's at
Okay, so we will now.
tips.
boomsticks.
Why not both?
That. I need the parts to make the first.
Well, for starters,
Yeah.
charger horns.
Yeah, that. Otherwise, they break.
But the real innovation.
There's a mean one east. Boomer.
You get them for me. It's yours. My.
You have a deal.
We got another errand. So now let's see how many we have collected, right? So the dash of courage is go to Scrounger's side. I guess we have already completed it. This is the errand. The enduring we won't do until learning machine strike we have already completed. Now let's see deep trouble. Injured us from minor bristlebacks. We already talked to Karja Magistrate and search west of the quarry, the Twilight Path. So we will be completing these first, and then we'll be moving to the embassy, which is our main story. So let's do the errand, which is Dash of Courage. Where I think we have already completed this. Show in map. Oh, we need to go to the Scrouger's site now. Can we do a fast travel right now? I think not. But why not? Let's just
Oh, hi.
go ahead. Now, initially, it's gonna be a little bit.
I know you see me.
Oh, hi.
I could get around faster if I had a charger to override.
Yeah, I need to find a charger though. Where would be? Let's see, how far is this? How far? Hey, can we? Adu. What the hell is that? Okay, this is a grapple point. Anywho. Okay, this was the site where
You look edible. Once you're cooked. Scavengers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel of one of their scrapbooks.
Okay. What were we supposed to do? Did we complete it?
Alright, breaths now.
And now
Should hit it with frost ammo.
did I kill everyone?
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
Okay, killed everyone. Unknown settlement. Let's check what we need to find. And from here, I can just look around. Huh. Is this the one?
No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile.
You just need to scrap pile. अच्छा ये क्यों चाहिए? Because
Gotta be prepared.
last log. Do not trade. At least we figured out a place. Corrugated metal pile. देखो ये metal pile थोड़ा सा ज़रूरी है because अगर हम ये नहीं कर पाएंगे तो हम उसको चिज्जी नहीं दिला पाएंगे, which is basically his there's a
I
scrap
think I have
pile.
everything I need for Mildev.
Okay, we got it.
Me too. I could use a decent meal.
Errand completed. That's it. इस गेम का ये फायदा है कि आप कहीं भी कूद कूद के ना ऊपर जा सकते हो. It's like this. And यहाँ पे हम लोग फायर and we can just wildlife done. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Campfire confirm. Fast travel. We'll pack some bags and see. Okay, we're back inside. Let's meet him and get a good food. Right? खाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत करी है, तब से भूखी बैठी है. Hey, buddy.
There you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
What a joke.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Master Chef meal.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Alright, we completed first errand, which was a dash of courage, where we helped Mildef take a stand for himself. So this is it going to be for this errand. I'm going to meet you in the next one. We'll complete a little bit of side quests and then we'll move ahead. Bye-bye.